Hello, Virgo. Welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is your June reading. I haven't really been saying it because, energies, they flow differently for people. So I don't really like to give this a time frame, but I am doing it for June. So yeah. Can you guys like, subscribe, share, and comment on these videos? That would really do me a solid. I'm trying to grow my channel as much as possible. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? I never noticed that. All right. I just saw something in the cards that I never noticed. And yeah, let's get into it. You have pessimist on the board. You have radical self-acceptance. It says you are perceived the way you perceive yourself. We have emptied. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. We have sexual arts. We have beacon, sea beacon fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? We have walking away. We have the third chakra, archangel Shamuel in reverse. We have rest and rejuvenation in reverse. And we have the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. That's the heart chakra. Okay. So, and then we have your closing guidance that we'll get into before the end of the video. So right now, first of all, I just noticed something in this card that I have never noticed before. You see, like, she only has one breast. So if any of you are going through breast cancer or any form of cancer, I'm urging you to try your best to stay in a happier mode, because it really helps the body heal when we can find joy and happiness no matter what situation that we're in. Okay? And if you are going through that, well, I am sincerely sorry, and I pray for your healing. Okay? Yeah, I pray for your healing if that is the case. Okay, so we have pessimism and radical self-acceptance. So it seems like you are falling into a world where you don't see much to celebrate, much to be happy for, because it's like there's something that you should be walking away from that your eye is constantly going back to. And whether this is you fully accepting yourself for who you are or what you are, and it just feels like, there's something here that you're holding on to that you need to let go, because we have rest and rejuvenation, and then we have the third chakra, in which your third chakra is your solar plexus chakra. So it's telling me like your power is a bit muted. In other words, it's a bit muted, right? Because you could be allowing somebody to lead you astray. They're not being honest with you. They're not being forthright. Or you could be doing this to yourself because you don't want to accept exactly who you are, and you're stuck into a lower level of being pessimistic. Or somebody could be pessimistic around you and it's drawing down your energies, but you're holding on to it. But it's telling you, like, even though some things should end, like you should be walking away from it, don't be scared, because a new beginning is there. And this is also telling you that you could be using sexual arts in order to either mask pain or cover pain, or somebody could be using sex magic on you, or you could be using sex magic. But there's a lot of rest and rejuvenation that needs to happen here. And don't use sex to dull out the healing process, because your heart chakra, it's like, to me, you're in love with somebody, but I don't know if that person is actually good for you. All right, so let's get into it, because I don't want these readings to be too long. Why is pessimist here for Virgos? Why is pessimist here for Virgos? Why is pessimist here for Virgos? Pessimist? Why is pessimist here for Virgos? Oh, okay. Y'all want to speak? Oh, yeah. So you need to balance, and it's like divine timing as well, that it's time for you to go in a new direction. And this is the first card, and you have 3 major arcanas, right? And what does that boil down to? A 5? No? A 6? Okay, so yeah. All right, so this is telling me that that you really, there's things here that's happening to you in your life that it's time for a change, like whether it's a change of attitude or a change of position, but it's time for you to take a new leap of faith and stop being so pessimistic. Like your world is not going to fall apart just because one end chapter of your life is coming to a close. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and the Wheel of Fortune is good. And you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces, you know, but why is the radical self-acceptance here? Okay. Being unwilling or unable to make a decision, stalemate, pretending there's not a problem. Okay, and rest in the flux position. So that's the second time now we're seeing that you really need to rest, because you could be going full kilt, you know, balls to the wall, and you're ruining your health, but you're pretending like there is no problem. But this is telling me too, like, you need to accept what you truly want inside and stop acting like it's okay. Like there's no need, like you're just the frog sitting in the pot thinking it's in a sauna, you know? Empty. Why is the empty card here? 5 of water. Yeah, you're crying over spilled milk. So maybe whatever relationship you had didn't work out the way in which you wanted to, but you're just staying stuck in that situation instead of actually moving forward. What? 3 of water. Yeah. Because it seems like either you or somebody else is going out and having a good time. Like they're using sex as a band-aid or a blanket to try to cover up emotions. But it's not going to do them any good. Like really and truly. Why is the 3 of water here? Page of water. Yeah, when all they really want to do is apologize or have an apology given back to them. But they're out there looking for new love and, you know, new thrills. Why is it seed beacon fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody's sneaky way is going to stop their progress, you know? Is going to crash whatever success they could have had. Their sneaky ways is going to crash that. Queen of Earth. So yeah, Virgo, this is telling me that you really should be walking away from something, but you want to stay stuck to it for whatever reason. Maybe it's because of stability, when actually you should be trying to find your justice and stand up for yourself. Or maybe you're trying to bring some justice to the situation by not walking away or making the decision. Why is the 3rd chakra in reverse for Virgo? Why is the 3rd chakra in reverse for Virgo? The Magician. Yeah. Because it's telling me that you have the power, but I don't think you fully realize the type of power that you have to make major changes in your life. So far on the board, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. Like, and these whole readings for June have had a lot of major arcanas. So I don't know what life-changing circumstances are going to be happening, but there's a lot of, yeah. See? You're feeling like you don't have the power to achieve something or do something that you want, but you really do. You have the power to come out of this feeling left out in the cold energies if you wanted to, but you're just going to have to really accept the things as what they are and realize that when one door closes, another one opens. Why is the rest in rejuvenation in reverse? Something is giving you sleepless nights. Why is the rest in... Thank you. Yeah. The lack of stability is like because you're worried about your stability, you're having a lot of sleepless nights. Or you just grind, but yeah. You want the passion to come back into the whatever home environment this is. And it's giving you a lot of sleepless nights because it seems like maybe somebody else has taken their passion elsewhere. Yeah, the King of Water. So that's like the daddy, the husband. Yeah, they've taken their passion elsewhere and it's giving you a lot of restless nights. Or I mean, you could be this King of Water. I'm just saying it's just because it's represented by a male. But why is the 4th chakra here? 2 of Fire. Get one more. Can I get 2 cards for the 2 of Fire in the flux position? Oh, okay. Yeah. See, at the core of it, there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of competing goals and bothersome details, conflict with others, like petty arguments, right? But there's a lot of stability there as well. And so you're waffling back and forth, and you're not really listening to your heart chakra, because you don't know if you like really should move on to calmer waters, or you should try to stick it out for the family and the stability that you have here. But it's asking you to like really defend your beliefs. So like whatever your heart is telling you, it's asking you to go with that. Okay, so let's get into closing guidance. Living on top of someone's eyelid, hope they don't blink. Yeah, so you could be a person who is really dependent on a person's financially, but it's telling you like you shouldn't do that, because you have the power to get your finances together. Or if it's a legal case, you'll be okay. Like, you don't be scared of the stability that is there for you outside of whatever situation this is. And life is about to metaphorically kick you in the face. I can't sugarcoat that one. That's like my Tower moment card in this deck that I created. So it's just telling you like you have to get unstuck. You have to get out of this pessimistic mind frame that you're in. You know, if somebody is the breadwinner and you just don't feel like you want to lose your stability, but yet still you're not happy in the relationship, or they're not happy, it's time for the wheel to change. Like, the stagnation can't continue anymore. We're at a point in history where people have to get on their true path, and it is what it is. I'm sorry, but thank you so much for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. I hope that you find your higher self in quiet places, and I pray that Ma'at holds you in her love and grace. Ashe.